play a g3, bishop g2 system, but no plan is here to take control of the center. Even e4 is one of the best moves in most of the lines. He did a weird sacrifice. We'll see, yeah. In general, here I used to play, as usual, like Lotto system strategy, but bishop g5 is also one of the best moves. And there is a system with knight d2 and e4, knight c3 and e4. So e4 is part of the plan here, and the variation is a very, very sharp. So, Catalan is one of the best weapons against Dutch too. Why? Because when you fianchetto here the bishop, you block out this Dutch pawn. He's not able anymore to push against you, and you feel super safety on the king side part. Plus pressure on the e4 square. But here you're able even to take, but depends on black if he's going to go for stone structure. Also you block out this, so bishop g5 is a very, very exciting move, and if he's going to visit line, again you're able to push e3 or e4 with the beautiful checkmate net. And f6, bishop g3, and this is already +2. The valuation increase you can see on the top. Actually, computer will not show you bishop g5 maybe at the beginning, but they have different preferences, like opening theory. No, he's showing, okay, bishop g5, bishop f4, if we talk about good candidates. A to g8. A to g8, I know that queen b3 is pretty nice, so one more time, depends on the pawn structure what he will generate. Could be stone wall structure, or could be g6, bishop g7, d6, c6, or d6, e6, g6, queen e8 here, king side attacking. But yes, most of the cases you're able to play c4, taking queen b3, or c3, queen b3, and increase the pressure here by queen. This is most of all the general plan. I don't say that you play wrong. Probably everything connected with the center, natural playing like c4 could be good move. Yeah. Okay, so we can take a look at this. Your system seems like more like Collet system with b3, and now is coming the c5 move. So c5 makes no sense to push so early. I'm not sure what was your plan, but definitely this pawn could be, this pawn structure could be easily destroyed after you push so early, like b6 for instance, b4, and now the classical one with a5 here, and you're not able to push a3. So this is one of the way. The other way is simply e6 too, so he's moving to the, as you, exactly, he's copying you. e3, b pawn, and now he's copying you with e6 and b6. So even if you come to queen b3, black is probably alright. Knight c6, you should be careful with the queen. So maybe there is nothing special if black is developing with this two fianchetto like that. Seems like pretty solid, pretty solid. So c5 makes not that big sense. Not that you have to push d5, but if you wanna win more space, maybe the best is b4, bishop b2. b4, bishop b2 is a regular development, and not let black to push any of those pawns. So you're still able to move the queen to the best square, bishop to the best square. Maybe this bishop belongs to d3, followed by castle, and e4. Why not? Okay, e5. This pawn structure in advance, stonewall, will be unpleasant for you. Yeah, there is a forever bad place bishop, but in the other case will be unpleasant for you. So you're the guy who could choose to open up the game or not. So you're able to take en passant now. After you take en passant, at least you open up the game, and he's not anymore able to make the stone wall, and maybe you could develop faster than him. The problem is you already play 1, 2, and this is your third move to open up the game. So 3 moves by pawn in the opening part, and you're still not developed, so that's why the position is not so great. What else? Again, bishop e2, castle. When the pawn is on d6, it's like now King's Indian, so you should be careful for e5, e4 for keep. And this is one of the reasons why you should move the bishop to e2. The problem is white push here so much and losing so many temples, I told you, for this. It's not so bad, he just developed in a regular way, but I think this aggressive attacking on the queen side part is not that awesome. I think b4 here keep the advantage pretty good level. Okay, he did play a3 and b4 setup, which is not so bad. But I told you, you let him to make this solid structure, c6, d5, f5, even if it's not e6, it's like stone wall. And it's unbreakable, because if you have this pawn on c4, you hold on the center. If you have the pawn on c5, you close the center, but you gave him space for this perfect outpost now. So you miss the center in this point. You're not able to jump on e5 using this outpost, but he's actually able to stay here forever and even support this knight. e5 now by him. Can you block out e5 even if you count it? I'm not sure. Move like bishop b2 maybe. Like x-ray covering e5 seems like good. So if there's e5, maybe there is any discover attack in the end of the line, you can take. I think now there is a discover attack. He was kept here. It's a bit complicated. I can take the bishop maybe first. Back. Okay, so f takes, wow. And let's check out what's up in the end. Maybe if he capture, oh, there is a boom here. If he captured totally to the end. Good player, of course, he would never do that. The bishop e6 and position is totally opened. Now we just make too much simplifications, but all this was forcing, guys. All this was forcing. All this was forcing, and we start attacking him through this way. Capture h5, 5. Yeah, it's probably too much simplifying. You can trade off everything in this way, but so that's why bishop b2 for some point block out e5. It's much better to have a playable even position than this move, because this move is letting him totally free to play e5. So this tempo, oh no, yeah, here he blunder. Actually, I mean, you blunder and he miscalculate to win a piece. Oh, easy tactic for black. Yeah, what he could do, chat. What he could do. For black, what you could do here. It's easy tactic. Very easy. Piece in 2. Say piece in 1. But yeah, based on your configuration, one more time, it's a similar structure as King's Indian. The difference is pawn is already here, but could be pawn here. But actually, it's matter where is the central pawn. If you see so many central pawns, you should kill one of them. You should eliminate one of them for sure. Knight c3. However you capture doesn't really matter. Forky is coming to you. Hey Stefan, yes, it was on Friday, additional stream, and this week will be on 20, Sunday, again additional stream. You should be current subscriber 2 months in a row. That's mean you should be subscriber in February, in March too, regular subscriber. This is one of the most common rules. Otherwise, we have 2 more arena, and could be interesting, but different time controls. I think Blitz and Bullet is coming now on Sunday, and I'll be glad if you subscribe on time using Discord channel too. Take your seat, guys, because 8 to 12 players. After we fill the slot and we follow the many rules and keep going under 1-6, filling the team will be over. So only 8 people, maximum 12 could play. Knight c3, dc and e4, and now it's not so great situation, so take a look. Move order, or when you see such a central pawn, you should eliminate it. You have nothing else to do. So take. Again, we can go back to this simplifications. Next in advance, even after queen h4, you could have a kingside problems and not really make a regular castle. Standard way. Now he can go here or here. Maybe queen h3, you can bring the bishop back, but queen h5, a bit risky to make a castle here. There are some maneuvers of the knights occupy these weak squares around. And now not really sure. You're the best blitz player in the world, okay. So you didn't capture here on time. Bishop b2, knight e2. Prefer 2 maneuvers. It's not really a sacrifice what mean. If you meant this moment in the game, I could say that he could sacrifice in a much better place the knight. So where is better? Of course, central pawn dominates. Of course, central pawn dominates. Like, it's more preferable. That's what I mean, comparing to any rook pawn. Like, if I have to capture, comparing h2 or c5 or d4, of course I'm gonna choose d4 or c5. Hey Macron, how are you doing? But yeah, but in this case we could go even both a bit central pawns, but it's more about how to open up the king opponent. He second rook later, okay. So this is not a real sacrifice because again the fork is coming through v4. So guys, if you're black, what the pawn you'd like to capture here? Early in the day for the moment to time out Tesla. Why he's so proud of his result. He seems like good guy currently. But you never know. Yeah. So if you have to choose where to replace the knight and then for component, you have two choices between f2 or c5. We look at the black perspective too, because we just look at the best we just look at the best opportunities for the both colors, not really our selfish side, and that's it. That's why maybe he allow him this fork about his development so much, and he didn't see the fork at the beginning. 92, I believe he tried to avoid so much trading offs, but again, this was the best for. And of course, if you're black, guys, you should take not c5. He took c5, his opponent. You should capture f2 because open up the king. No comment. And next, fork. Even, do you see this pawn structure now? Even wherever he moves away the knight, for instance, you don't need to hurry up to capture the bishop, because bishop is trapped. You can simply improve the other pieces, move around, you can see the hanging points. Bishop h6. Oh, this mouse moving wrong. Bishop h6, pressure on e3, upcoming queen on g5, upcoming queen on h4, pushed, even plan with g5, f4, push. There is another fork on e3, and this is all based on the fact that his king is opened. Okay, we flip and go back to the white perspective here. His opponent captured c5, and now he decides to, how to say, counter-sacrifice. Bishop takes f5 is a counter-sacrifice. It's exciting moment, seems like. But I don't think so that white should counter-sacrifice. Everything is alright if you open up the bishop just like that. So now you open up the dark square bishop. This is something like a dream, you know? If he has to take back the piece, he has to totally open up the diagonal, and I believe this is a benefit for white completely. And maybe you can dream about castling on move 15. Castling could be not so great because then he can choose to capture the knight, maybe. So you can stay for a while. And you have two good opportunities in front of your knight, and you can continue with the breakthrough from the queen side part a little bit later. Currently, your king is safety in the center. Yeah. Knight d4. d4 seems like this way, man. Because your bishop, we already discussed that your bishop is a kind of trapped. Searching for tactics like that. It's again breakthrough, but anyway, d3 could be under his control, so it's very spicy here. It's very spicy. Hey, Francesco, didn't see you a long time ago. How are you doing? F5 tornado road through here. Okay, so 94 is maybe not excellent. Not the Turk d1 is a threat. Check out a5, just something. It's not easy, but probably a repeated castle could be dangerous, because then he could choose to capture the knight and open up the king. So even evacuation of the king could be more safety, leaving one rook here, the other one on this side of the board, like that. And you can start your attacking too, through h4, h5, push on the king's side part. Okay, so DC could be one idea more playable. F5. you counter sacrifice. He captured the bishop. E4, but this is too computer move because now there are about two hanging pieces. This one, this one, this one, and now to play third attacker move makes no sense in general for the human. So it seems like E4 here is the best for black. But I think it's hard to find out. DC, alright. Rook D8. Maybe bishop takes D7. Yeah, but he can... That's the power of E4. Guarantee D3 outpost, so you must capture the knight on C4. Otherwise situation is not so great. So but now when you capture the knight, I keep going with the deeper threat. There we go, and position is much more opened. I have in between capture G2 also. So bet already bet. But he's not playing like computer, and again I could recommend to check out maybe the difference of these evaluation moves before blaming if person is playing like computer. So it's much better to take a look of the first line of the engine and checking out the difference of the level of the moves instead of comparing with this accuracy. I totally don't trust to the accuracy. I wanna take a look at the human point, human analysis a little bit more deeper before blame on the people or cheating or whatever. Okay, now you're back in the game. Yeah, this move is a bit bad. Maybe he's trying this configuration. I'm not quite sure. He was playing quite good, yeah, but the player who won the tournament was surprised for me, to be fair. I didn't see many of his games. I saw that maybe our international master just blundered against him, so nothing to blame against the other guy, because if you are the first player who blunder, makes no sense to blame on the other, on the opponent. Hey Stefan, how are you doing? Happy to see you. So you want to push d4 here? No, he wanna maneuver the knight to f8 and coordinate the pieces like that, because yeah, knight f6 is not really possible. He's losing e5, so how to develop this guy? Probably I could do the same, by the way. Rook d8 followed by knight f8 seems like the only one opportunity for develop the bishop. It seems like not. b6 is the computer move and seems like good for him. C takes, knight takes, and I believe queen takes c6, this pawn is poisoned. Why this pawn is poisoned? Is there a special reason, or is it just a regular forcing development for black? What do you think so, guys? Yeah, for computer it's easy to throw away one pawn, but we have to think about if we have to spend much more time to check out if this is okay for us or it's not. What do you think? So winning c6. I just leave you the evaluation here. Of course, you can check it out. There, where I'll do 4 blunders in a row. Yeah, that's why we're analyzing some more interesting games out of Arena. I'm not sure how many games I could do, but bishop a6, so white cannot castle. And bishop a6 is a bit annoying. Bishop d7, actually both moves. We're not able to push b5 because then you can bring the rook to c8. Queen seems like trapped. Yes, the other move is also bishop d7 exactly, followed by the same plan or similar one, or after you escape again one more time under attack. There is another attack, bishop a4. Very hard to find a good place for the queen. Seems like wherever you go, you're gonna be under attack. Maybe b1, I don't know. And then bishop e5, pressure, and no more castle game. Yes. Okay, so queen takes c6 in this case is not working, so his opponent should realize that b6 is extremely good because bring the knight here, bring the bishop into the forcing way. Even if you don't really capture c6, castle, let's say, after he jumped to c4. This is fantastic outpost and very, very forcing variation, supporting by bishop, and both rooks are connected. So the best way for black here to develop is b6. b6 to 6 bullet. So alright, he didn't do that. Rook d8 is a bit bad. Now you become slightly better because I'm not sure why he didn't follow the plan. Like when you say A, you should say B. You should follow the plan anyway. Knight f8. I'm not sure why he didn't do that. You're still able to take here because he wanted to go for this cover attack. You go back. This is not yeah, boom, he sacrificed the rook, but it's not really correct. Great, excellent. Well, let's say you don't have a castle, but of course it's a middle game part, pretty far away, and you have to somehow eliminate one of those bishop pair to solve your problems. Otherwise, so many minor pieces on the board shouldn't be great. Okay, first castle and then knight d2. You avoid that. h4 is a bit crazy if you plan one day to make a castle. Maybe h4 followed by if you play a regular one, you can go here. Seems like interesting. What else behind h4? If you have to analyze this a bit deeper. You both already play blitz, no more rapid, seems like. 5 minutes against 3 minutes. Yeah, first 20 moves we don't have castle. That's not so great for some point because still we have queens on the board, but looks like this bishop is not well protected, so I could update this position maybe. Maybe knight b3, knight c5, rook c1. I should more or less connect my pieces. Yeah, kick the knight. Okay, h4 is also, I think, enough good move too. The problem is here we go. Actually, it's not that great after bishop takes g7. Oh, here the move what computer recommend. I would never do it. You shouldn't take because activate his queen. Increase the power. Rip B. So. Oh yeah. Maybe we need Stefan for Sunday Arena for the bullet and blitz power. He's able to win the tournament. Maybe Mr. Kusha is Amazing bullet player. Knight b3. Yeah, knight b3, knight f1. You just need to connect the pieces and waiting for patience. Update the position of the knight too. I told you knight b3 before was my preferences. And the whole plan is if you'd like to take, let him to take first. So your queen could go for the biggest diagonal, not his one. And then doesn't matter how crazy looks like, even you could be able to go for the queenside castle and move 25. So, but looks like he's having some compensation for that. Huh, blunder. Wait, why? Wait. What's going on here? Why this is a blunder? So where is the difference between rook d1 and rook b1? Why this is a blunder? Skinny? Just look at sleepy. Maybe you mess up the verb. I'm a little bit sleepy, not skinny. Because I cleaned my PC yesterday. Okay. I'm trying to understand why rook b1 could be so bad comparing to rook d1. But I could know. Yeah, I know what skinny means, Mr. Jingles. Tesla chess, but oh. You should be banned now, yeah. Yeah, he's a toxic person. Go to school! Have a great day, Stefan. Try to have excellent results today. After this comment. I'm I'm trying to understand why rook b why for instance here I'm not sure why rook b1 is so bad. Could be something connected with this. Why rook d1 is still alright? Here it's okay to make a castle? And in bishop h3 we have f3. Alright. Rook b1, there is a knight f3. No, there is no knight f3. Here you just take like that. I mean, you come here, it's gonna be right. No. It's still knight f7, that's why I don't really understand where is the difference between, but maybe knight f3 is coming, so after take, he's able to take back the rook in advance. Maybe this is the difference between. Okay, very teeny difference as Tesla chess could say, but hey, good morning, so tired, how are you doing? So first queen g2, yes, this could happen after castle, that's why rook b1 is bad deal against that. Okay, he used to play rook g1, not castle, he's scared to make castle. Could evacuate the king, but it's already very bad against the rook and against the queen. Oh, king d1, yeah. So man, all your problems are coming out of the fact that 25 moves you don't have castle. Not so much to say after rook g1, I think you're already totally lost after rook g1. You cannot continue any attacking or yeah. cannot continue any attacking. Maybe you met two fat ladies and then said that I'm too skinny. I guess I should lose five more kills, but I'm currently not working on that. Having different kind of problems to work on that. Okay, King D1, evacuation, let's go. Capture, discover attack. Yeah, Bishop G4 is not so precise here. Seems like good move, but maybe buy new glasses. Screen? Screen, wait. I think Bishop G4 was fine, but he messed up somewhere. Oh, he's able to capture with the bishop too. Looks good. Knight takes, pawn takes. Oh, this looks nice.
Millabloom, thanks for following.
93 is coming. Yeah, this looks terrible. Extra exchange, but okay, because now this is a discover attack against him too, so not so precise of black side. This is a blunder. Wow, I think the knight is a blunder. Blunder because of King D2, amazing move of Ottoman. Yeah, because now touch the rook, lose the bishop, touch the bishop, lose the queen. Touch the queen, depends where, you're able simply to take the rook. So actually this is the general threat, just take the rook and simplifying. Very nice game, yeah. Probably blunder that. Moving away the queen, of course, somewhere else. It's just a terrible pin here, so he's able to lose one of those pieces and simplifying. Rook b2, block out, queen b2, yeah, this is the benefits here. So, the question is if there is a better move order for black here, if you're black. Rook b1. Oh, he could simply take back the piece, actually. I exchanged down. He just messed up with which piece he has to and touch this. Yeah. So he can simply capture here with the bishop. You are able to take here, but now you just yeah.
75 raiders from Lillecourage
rook in game
have joined.
Pawn down. Wow. Oh, thank you so much, Lucaridze. Thank you, Lily. Thank you. Appreciate it. We'll be glad. Okay. I got Lucaridze channel, guys. She's a powerful regular streamer. We're gonna battle on Sunday again. Thank you for players chess. I'm analyzing some games. Maybe I go too deep or 50 minutes for one game. But should we go faster? Thank you so much. This rook in game will be not so pleasant now for white, so he messed up and captured here with the rook, and let me see, King D2 is really amazing move. Yes, this is still the first game. I'll be able maybe to analyze just 3 games per 3 hours. Don't worry. This has to be very fast now because exchange extra, push. Perfect converting. Push. He couldn't stop his pawn and the game is over. Totally domination. Okay, we can go to the next game. What name? I think Sledgehammer sent me 3 games. One more time, tomorrow I don't have Arena, so I'm able to analyze games also tomorrow. I think Sledge sent games. Here we go. On March. Oh, March is not moderator in Twitch. Very interesting. I just realized this now. Many people, yeah. Look. Time to time I check his stream, yeah. Asna is not here, yeah. So we can check out maybe Sledgehammer games. Who else? Remind me if you are in the chat and you take part. First link what I see is to Sledgehammer, but he's not in the chat, so we can take a look of the games tomorrow with him, maybe? We can check out Solitaire games then, yes. Okay. Send me here. Yeah, we have about 1, 2, 3 games. Yeah, I think so. Okay, I think so. This is the game of Solitaire. Let's close a bit windows. Trying to check out Solitaire game, analyze this board. Wow, 97 accuracy. Wait, you're not able to see this, but 97 accuracy, 72. Wow. You put the game in the better. I think, I'm not sure. I see it in the better, but maybe. Okay, it only lasts 12 moves. Okay. I think you sent me. Yeah, I'm checking out in the personal message. It's easier than in the biggest chat. I think Sledgehammer also was before you, but he said he's not able to come here. Okay, let's check out this. Just one blunder, big blunder. One blunder is enough, yes. We should be 4. Wow, we should be 4. We should be 4 in French. What could happen? guys. Oh, ready. Of course. Hey, Quint. Forgotten. How are you doing? Of course, we have a queen b5 here. Check, and there is a fork. It was a little break for me. So now I'm ready to play like Tesla, to analyze like Tesla. Queen b5 and the game is over. We don't really have so much material here to analyze. It's totally winning for white. I go to the next game if I'm not wrong. It's like has to be this. Risings, and let's check out the accuracy. Accuracy looks like, let's go. Has to be here. Just minimize myself, you see another incredible result. 94 against 81.4. Okay, so we are ready to go for the analyze room. Okay, we have Rui Lopez Stein. It's by d6 without a6. Improved Steinitz. Actually, he started like Berlin system. He didn't accept e4 after castling. And after d6. After d6, we have several good systems. One of my favorite is immediately hold on the center. Through d4. What did he do? He play. I don't see the notation because of the chat, but okay, so he used to play rook e1, which is a bit good. Also, focus is in the center. Yeah, don't try to be toxic in the chat, guys. Yeah, Elon Musk. You know, one Tesla in eToro cost before this events happening. I think in the end of 2021, I was so close to sell there, but one portion of Tesla cost, let's say, I think I buy on when it was 650, and in the end of the year he reaches 1200. I think this was one of the best level of Tesla. 1200, and now it's going down. And now it's going down to 700 back and something like that. Hey Shadow, how are you doing? Protect the e-pawn is not really priority when we talk about Berlin system, when we talk about yeah, exactly. I could make 80%. The problem is it's not about betting. If you bet, it's gonna be alright. Then you should be ready to sacrifice, you know. But when you move part of your money for a long-term working there, I guess you're not able to sell, but maybe it was the best moment to sell. I didn't sell, yeah. It's not that great benefits, but yeah, it's not so bad. Even if you put less to win more than 50%, I guess it's a good deal. But you know, you're all the time hoping that it could be much more. So, and you hold on for much more, but probably, I don't know, what's the best strategy? Okay, so maybe to find out the most winning moment, most winnable moment. Not really for stay there for years, but who knows? Everything is rising up. The gold, everything. This is what you're doing for living. Okay. Buying and selling, okay. I'm not pro, I'm just listening the pro and trying to use some recommendations time to time. But of course, not all the systems are working when in the global aspects everything is wrong, and there's some dangerous events all around us. But okay, so we can go back to this line that I would like to play here even d4, and after pawn takes knight takes d4. Scary to lose this one. c6 is the current threat, so d7. I think I play against Serhain this variation very often. $20 billion. Okay, then I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy. That's why I'm drinking coffee, Tesla. I believe we all don't have 20 billions, even 1 million, so far away. But we can take a look on our wall. We can make a note on our walls. It's a strategy, you know, for reaching first million. Knight takes c6. B takes c6. If bishop takes c6, I capture to the end, and I'm able to bring my queen to d3 or d4. Now back the bishop. There are about two strategies. One of the best is with f4, b3, bishop, b2. Going for the center. It's not Scotch, no Scotch. It's Roy Lopez Steinitz with d6. Okay, so this is one of the good pawn structure. Good for white. What I would like to play against. This is my next plan. F4, b3, bishop, b2. Where should go the queen? Queen could be on d2, queen could be on f3, followed by rook e1, and very common move is e5, breakthrough after pawn takes. Well, this is one of the plan of f4 pushing. There is no, there is no choice of black here. He must play bishop d7. There is another setup. You can immediately eliminate the knight and then play knight takes d4, but knight takes d4 is much better. Yeah. Scotch. Scotch is with yeah, similar cases. But bishop b5. There is no bishop b5 in Scotch, so this is a huge difference between. Anyway, rook e1 is a bit good. We can talk about a good move, but one more time, d4 is the best in this case. Immediately breakthrough, queen takes. And now there are some tactics on the way. What I remember over, it was exactly take and push. So because of this, again, you shouldn't be scared to lose this central pawn based on the fact that black is playing passive through d6. You're able to push e5. Try to remember d4 setup, not so much prep like c3. Could bring you amazing game like the previous French, for instance. Amazing attacking at the beginning of the game, and try to remember e5, d4, e5, this setup. So rook e1 is the other good plan, yeah. Lots on the Scotch, okay. So e5. The gazebo should slap my face and it should start working, but you figure out some problems. Bishop e7 and then capture on c6. Everything looks like super forcing way. You took back the pawn now and keep going with the forcing attack. Rook d5. It's good to know this move. It's good to know this move. Knight a3. Wow. Maybe this is more complicated now because not everyone will sacrifice a piece and hoping for to take it back. So, oh, you don't need to play bishop g5, let's say here, to play so risky. Probably move like bishop f4 could be also enough. Bishop f4 also could be enough. Checking out if this one is so bishop f4, castle rook d5. Now this is less dangerous. You generate a pin plus this pawn is hanging. Very nice, and this cover attack the bishop. So this plan is much better if you used to play rook e1. You should be ready to play immediately d4 and not really worried about losing the pawn. I said losing the pawn because after take, probably you're worried about this move. If you're not worried about this move, then the question is, why do you play c3? c3 is a wasting of time. You have many other useful moves comparing to c3. Okay. What? Somebody time out? Who? Hey PNQ, how are you doing? What are you doing, guys? Wait, I should check out redeem timeout someone else. For 5 what? I should time out Sabotashua for how long? I should time out him, and because what's the reason for that? I think you should write down. Oh no. What's happening in the chat again? Hey Adar, how are you doing? Adar, like take a part in the FIDE rated tournaments. Not all of them are like that. Not 5 years? What? Time him out. Hurry up. Okay, but time out him for how long? It's not showing me how long to time out him. I have to check out, yeah. I'm not sure. Redeem timeout. Somebody else. No, you spent 2,000 channel points, not. Yeah, he spent 2,000 channel points. Okay, I cannot time out him for about two minutes. Sorry, it's a Petashra. It's Mr. Tesla. This. Right, did I do it? I'm not sure. It has to be timed out. 5 minutes? I time out him for about 2 minutes. What lows? Where are these lows? You said 50,000, you spent 2,000. Because somebody else ordered that. Okay, so let's go back to the game, guys. We have upcoming arena on additional stream on Sunday this week, and the team, alright, JRC set us, just to inform you that the team has to be ready until Friday. I think the deadline this week is Friday because the tournament is on Sunday. So if you're a regular, oh no. Okay, if you're regular, I should time out now. Regular sub, feel free to subscribe on Discord on time, please. So now what's going on? Should I time out now? Oh my gosh, Tesla chess has to be time out for okay, timeout, Tesla chess too. Because of main order it, okay. So, c3 is not bad, of course. Preparing d4, it's a bit slow, but it's still working and white is still better. Yes, I time out him. Capture, both are timeout. Both lose the batch of moderators. Oh no, maybe Tesla is not moderator. Okay, knight c3. It's just an order by channel point. So one more time to the question how to get a FIDE rating. You should, every time when you go to the international tournament, take a look if it's valid for local rating or international rating. There is a local rating if you're from USA, and there is a FIDE rating, official FIDE rating, where it's all over the world valid for. Because if you have a USA rating and you came to Europe, this rating is not really valid. It's the same for us. My Bulgarian rating, of course, it's not really valid in USA. This is crystal clear. That's why FIDE is FIDE, it's all over the world. That's the difference between. And also FIDE rating makes sense if you wanna improve your chess at all and if you wish to become a title player. You should follow your performance, average rating, having good results, having 3 norms. 3 norms count 1 title. When you go over 3 norms, 1 norm, again, depends of your average rating, performance, points. Sometimes it's counting the federations, sometimes it's counting the, could be out of closed tournament when you like to make your first norm be counted. Can spend 50k channel points to time out me. Alright, Sabatashra. Okay, you're back. Both are back. Hey, the Piper, thank you so much. I'm glad that you stay awake. I hope you can enjoy watching us. We try to analyze some more games out of the arena on Friday. And tomorrow, by the way, I will continue in the morning. I'm not in my best mood, but today let's not play and let's analyze and study some more mystics. So tomorrow probably I will continue covering the old Sledgehammer games, 3 games he sent me, and with much more. I don't have arena, so I'll start as usual at 7 PM set, not earlier. Chess.com just cancel it. For this week, bishop c4 looks good, followed by this diagonal. He used to play it, and now bishop e2. He unpinned the knight. This is good too. Knight d5, excellent. Poison pawn, there we go. 2 question marks move. What was the good move for black? For sure, capture. And knight b8, knight d7, knight f6, somehow attacking these double pawns in a round. Sometimes retreating is the best, it's much better than blundering a piece. So why knight takes e4 is so bad move?
And his name is John C.
John Cena. Let me see if Mr. Sotar made the best decision after knight takes e4. Seems like he's having a super high accuracy. Why knight takes e4 chat was... Oh, you see the move. Should make this bigger. Okay. Why knight takes e4 was of course queen of course queen c2 was so bad. Okay, bishop takes f3, bishop takes f3, knight takes d4. Is there saving up the knight? Not really, because the other knight is also under under attack. Knight b1 there? Why knight b1? Knight d5 is amazing because we don't really count these two pawns like a weakness. It's one of the best setup. Knight a5 is also a bit bad because the knight is in the end of the board and you're able to develop your queen in a forcing way, attacking the knight. This is pretty awesome. I think yeah, if you check out that you didn't blunder a pawn, knight d5 is the best response. Knight b1 is a very safety. Again, you can connect the knights in advance, yes, but here you let him to push d5, generate this outpost, or make d4 isolated pawn, depends on your decision. So I believe giving this space for black, it's not so great for white. I think knight d5 here is a better candidate. We want to take on e4 more than knight d5. Knight d5 is very spicy because he has to choose between make him double pawns or winning the poison pawn. Okay. It is possible he provoked him to make a blunder and now he's got extra piece. I believe the game is not any more interesting because there is not able to make a mistake. Here could be pre-move to the end. Yeah, okay, second rook and boom, checkmate. I go to the game number 3 of Sotar. He sent me, I'm not sure, did he send it all 3 games? He could help me. If he sent me separate games or he sent the same games. I didn't got time to compare them. Are the same games what you sent in sub-battle channel and personal message too, or they're different? Let me know. And one more time, hope so. His opponents will not report him, but one more time, more than 95% accuracy, 98.1 this game against 70.3. But when your opponent is so weak, guys, this is not really a surprise. One more time, check out the merge store. I'm very glad. Time to time I open my merge, but not really showing me when somebody orders, so I have to open it again for some point stream elements. So I'm very glad that Content Chess is the newest sweatshirt with the fan club with the fan club sign. I'm very glad. Looking amazing when you see your sign your name to someone else. That it's a kind of great respect and push you to feel for some point proud, how to say. Right. All right, we go to the next game, guys. Feel free if you play this arena to share with me more games, because this is the last one we have. Maybe Otmain could think about other game also. I'd be glad. We have also International Master and Mr. Kushak who are not able to share with us probably games because they're enough strong, so we don't need to searching for mistakes. This game is pretty short. Oh wait, this is against Steinis, but this guy is just a 1-5-33. No, it's not more than 25, he just crushed him, so probably the other guy just just a blunder. A6 d6 now, without knight f6, without bishop d7, it's anyway losing something. This seems like pawn down, yeah. Boom. First, destroy the castle. Second, win a pawn. And third, another 4 key. So he totally crushed him in about 8 moves. The game is over. You have 10 games and 7 of them are under 1-5. So it could be easy games. Easy games. Did you win the rating out of this? 1-8-25. Great rapid rating. Red Amazonkas t-shirt. Acceptable. Okay, now, even if you're not able to move the knight out, doesn't really matter. All the games were underrated? Really? Oh, it's good to share with me. I think this is the first message when I see. Yeah, I was asking you guys because I don't know the. I didn't check out. I thought all the games are rated. Oh, that's pity. That's pity. It could win much more ratings. So here he probably resigned. Yeah. The game could continue, but of course. Well, nothing to analyze here, just his opponent totally blunder with the move number 4. Even if he has some knowledge of Rui Lopez and he messed up the move order, first a6 and then d6, it's gonna be totally alright. If you're gonna play now d4, there's some very famous trick what you can go in. So after pawn captures, if you capture now d4, white is lost. After boom, c5. If you try to counterattack the rook, that really works because of bishop e6. Discover protection. And after you move away your queen, if you try to be sneaky, followed by check, it does really work because queen and rook are already connected. So this bishop is a bit flexible and boom. And the bishop is trapped, so could happen the same for white. There's several easy tricks in Rui Lopez what could happen to you guys if you don't know them. You two, the big guys. Okay, that's good. Teamwork, yes. It's all about teamwork. We need even low-rated players because I pushed the strongest one. I think Mr. Kusho was able to play all the arena, and I'll be very glad to support his channel too. I think so. So hey Lucky Freeter, maybe Lucky Freeter could join in next arena. Who knows? We could take maybe first place if Lucky Freeter play for us. And Sunday night arena will be same time. If Logis could join, I would be very glad to move him in the team, but actually it will be less pressure and less work for me to searching for players in the last second, so I'll be glad if you are able to play both tournaments, Blitz and Bullet. Doesn't matter if you're skewed, guys. We just need two time controls are... I didn't read the Discord, which one? The general chat? It's Sunday. It's 20 Sunday. 20 Sunday. Sunday same time as Friday last week. So yeah. Check out the Sub Battle channel. I'm clicking on it, so I finished it thanks to with Sotar Games. I'm not sure I see more games of him. Ah, you show me the wins only. Okay. I think I have 3 games of Žleć, what I could try to, I can try now to analyze. I think we have Hafel Nelson game. Let's check out Hafel Nelson game. I'll go to this game next. You said it's a better channel. X-Pac also maybe share some game, and then that's it what I see. Which message of pathogen? How you bet I didn't read Discord? I all the time read Discord. You said I didn't read. Not that I read. I even respond. I try to respond to everyone. I'm not sure if other streamers are doing that or wasting time for that, because it's also wasting of time. There are many channels. I'm trying to check out everything, but not every time is working because, yeah. Be sure to check out the band New Chess University, only $5,000 sign up today. Yeah, I've got some problems with this guy, so please take care with him. 1 on time in 59 moves. Yes, we all know that. If you've cracked the defenses earlier, click to review the game move by move. Let's mute that. Thematic glitch just exists. Cheers. Hey, what are you doing? Yeah, when someone, okay, I don't want to start this conversation. I just share this with the closer could call friends. Same like story. He asked for refund, in short, for the lessons what are already finished, and what our lessons finished in November. I mean, he continued paying me in advance. And we continue working until he got message from the moon and stopped with the lessons, let's say in a polite way like that. And then he was asking for refund for the lessons what are already done in November, because they're not with the same content what it's described or something like that. Even didn't send a detail message to PayPal, but of course I sent detail message for all the process. I mean, I'm 8 hours of experience coach, and comparing to him, who is banned from everywhere. He has banned from chess.com, he has banned from Twitch, couldn't find his channel in Discord too, couldn't find his channel in YouTube too. So if PayPal trusts to him, not to me. You know, about coaching process, it's a little bit trusting to student or trusting to me, but there is some history, you know, there is some history what you cannot delete, the callings and so on. I have no idea how you can be so I don't know, selfish or asking for that even. Yeah. And I'm a bit surprised that his accounts are deleted everywhere, are closed. Not sure what's happening. And I'm curious if he's able to publish this book, because I have 3 huge articles for him. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting story. Probably it's gonna continue. Okay, so we can take a look at this game of Sotar. I was... Yeah, wait. I was pasting Hafel Nelson game. I was trying to check out Hafel Nelson. If this is from the tournament, let's check out Hafel Nelson game. Analyzing. There we go. Check out the accuracy here. 84.8 for 74. Not sure if this is a girl, but could be. Okay, how will Nelson play against Anita Drink? Not sure if this is out of the tournament. Joko piano game. We can just analyze the game. He shared it with us. Pianissimo variation. Okay. 3 months originally, now I stayed already 6 months. Oh, I thought you planned to live there. Wow. Love the drama. Yeah, some people could be toxic more than has to be. Okay. Extra 3 months. Hey, Limadaro, happy to see you. Okay, so we have Gioco Piano, but it's happening Gioco Piano originally if black responds with bishop c5. If there's a knight f6, we can currently call it two knights opening because of knight g5, the main variation. And yeah, let's show you the main variation. They're about fried liver attack, several tricks here. But if we go to the main theory, what is quite playable for both sides, this is the main line into knights opening. Now there is a Bogolubo variation Queen f3, which is I could use this just for a surprise. Silent Italian. I could use this is two knights opening. Could use Queen f3 Bogolubo variation for surprise, but bishop e2 and bishop d3 is one of the strongest response, followed by knight e4 setup. So white is trying to hold on the extra pawn, and black is trying to use the power of the bishop pair and faster development against white. So bishop e2 is the main theory here, h6, the alt theory, let's call it alt theory. I think this is the Robert James Fisher move, knight h3, letting black to capture here. Seems like ugly, guys, but makes sense because now you currently have an extra pawn plus bishop pair. These are the benefits to capture the bishop on c8, exchange him for the knight on h3. And next you're able to make a castle. Don't think about that this is risky, because black king is also here, so could be like beating himself. If you're able to cover this diagonal with the bishop f3, black is not having a light square bishop, so next strategy, like, come on, why this is showing like that? Okay, so if white organized his pieces through this way, king h1, rook g1, you're able to tag the black king too, so you don't really have a so weak position of the king. And of course you can decide directly attacking black through rook g1. Right, so I'm just informing you for all this variation in the two knights opening. This is a long theory, and now how white is able to cover the knight. It's not good to maneuver him so many times. It's much better to keep going with development of d4. En passant, retreat the knight. The whole idea is to kick the knight out from the center, and here we can stop. It's in about 12 moves, almost forcing variation. It's about almost forcing variation. How much for a woman? Oh my gosh. We have to time out Tesla chess. Now, probably after this question, everyone recognizes Tesla chess. You'll be the king of the city. Okay, sorry. Now after castle, one more time. White is not really having White is not really having so huge evaluation just because of bishop's activity. There we go. Queen c7, bishop e7, all the bishops. All the black pieces are looking for the king side attacking, so white could feel in trouble here, and the white's idea is to trade off the pieces as fast as possible. Also couldn't figure out so easy the development's problem. C4 probably is coming to this night trouble round to find out a good place for... Okay. So these are the pluses and the minuses of this position in the main 2 knights defense. Maybe I go too far, but again, it's about 12 moves for steering 2 knights opening here. D3. I think Magnus Carlsen chose to play D3 C3 system in Italian in 2 knights too. H6. I think bishop g5 is not good deal here. If you choose to play d3, next step is c3, half full Nelson. C3 system, and if b4 guarantees space for this bishop, so you don't need to play a4. But if you play against weaker opponent, for instance after d6, a4 is a very clever move. So if opponent forget about this threat, and if opponent just make a castle, you're able to boom him. Push, and bye bishop. So, I'm just showing you some simple tricks how you could play against this bishop. Of course, my favorite is Evans Gambit, pushing of b4. I think I was using Evans in my last Simul, classical Simul. West Europe. Okay, so b4 is of course strong, b4 and a4. These both pushings are of course strong, but I prefer the other different move order like a4. And if opponent falls asleep, I can simply trap the bishop. It's a great trap. Hey, checkmate kid, how are you doing? The other setup could be, okay, let's say a4, a5, doesn't really matter. The all it is after castle to make a prophylaxis move like this little move, c3, d3, h3, but not totally let opponent to push d5 in any single moment. So you try to operate through rook e1. So your next move could be could be h3, rook e1. My mouse is not so great today. So knight bd2, knight f1, knight g3, operating standard plan and in advance pushing of d4. That's the whole plan of white. Try to memorize this picture in your mind here. Don't remember so much the moves, but try to remember the ideas on the queen side part, what I explaining you. h3 is a bit prophylaxis move. Block out bishop g4. Pin and be ready for pushing of d4. Be ready. Well, you can do it even now, but then e4 pawn will be not really well protected. So when you don't have a knight on c3, I go back to the Halfway Nelson game here. You don't have a knight on c3, you don't really have this danger of knight d5 jumping, so it makes no sense to bring the bishop to g5. Just because after h6 now you're provoked to move the bishop back or to give up the bishop for the knight. And position is totally opened. I never recommend to give up the bishop pair for the knight. And if you play a bishop h4, you've got the risk. You've got the risk in advance. Why it's showing me this? I didn't make an arrow for this. And if you play bishop retreating to h4, now you have the risk, you know, to be in this cage. Not every time this cage is an excellent way, or at least waiting for castle and then being in this cage. Let's say d6, and if you're gonna make a castle now, g5 could be nice, because after making castle, you're not really able to make this breakthrough. These arrows are annoying, I don't make them. Websites are making them. This is something new. So Now h4 is not that brilliant idea because you already done castle, so black gonna be totally safety, and I will repeat that I don't like this cage for my bishop. This is totally cage. Prison. Okay, that's nice. That she or her, she or he is your friend. Seems like I need a drink. I'll be glad if you follow my channel. Here we go. YouTube too. We'll be glad. Okay, so again, no place for this bishop here. Could be like in between move to provoke a weakness and then come back to e3. But this structure is not my favorite too. Just to inform you that this is not that great deal. Even black could push d5 immediately. Black could do also the same, so it's a very simplifying. With the white, you try to keep more pieces on the board and make the game more complicated. Okay, you can see now the game. Oh, this is the game actually, okay. Okay, and we can make a, lucky fritter, and we can make a real simultaneous. We can make a real simultaneous. I like walking, you know. I like walking much better than clicking with the mouse, of course. And I think I ever walked 4 or 5 hours. One of my simuls of more than, maybe it was about 30 kids. I'm not sure about the count currently, but I think I gave a simul against 30 kids. This was in the past, yeah. This was in the past. 20, 30, yeah. I think this was my maximum. And the problem was that some of the kids weren't beginners. In general, simul should be against weaker kids, but mine weren't so weak. And maybe I have lost one game and made 2-3 draws or something like that. Okay, so c3 here is excellent by Halfwell Nelson. Bishop b6, castle, d6. Rook e1. So again, if you can operate by this knight, pushing b4, a4, just try to win this space on the queenside part. Well, a rare knight is coming to b3. The whole plan is to get space also for the bishop, but you can move the queen here too. You can, again, regrouping 2 rooks here. e1, pin. You allow him that. Oh, free cigarettes. Oh my gosh, okay. I think Logis could be good company with Lucky Fritter. Maybe they're similar to each other. I ever see Lucky Fritter. Maybe this is the only one person in the chat what I ever met. Like live? On live? One last to Yarov? The other one? Well, except Bulgarian, you know. I talk about foreigners, yes. I'm not sure I see anybody else personally. Alright, so knight bd2, finally he connected the knights, this is awesome. Probably black could try this breakthrough of g4. Now it's good to check out this variation. Maybe for most of you looks like dangerous. And again, he can try queenside castle, bring the other rook. I could do this with the black. After queenside castle, bring the other rook to the kingside part. There we go. And this looks good. This looks good. Like yeah. This would be nice, but probably only European people. We could organize only Europe people. Sometime in September would be good. Yeah, at the please from 1st to 15, because after 15 the school starts. So 1st to 15 I'm able to play. Yeah. Here is the culture center of Europe. So it's a good city too, Plovdiv. We have nice conditions, but now everything is rise up. I heard that our prices currently are higher than Germany. 1st of April, the gas gonna rise up 58%. The gas gonna rise up in our country 58%. Everything is going up, 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 up. I go back to the school, yes. I go back to the school in September. GRT gonna be here? Oh. GRT, which city he is from? I'm not sure. Is he sharing ever which country, city he's currently from? Maybe, but city I'm not sure. Okay, so here seems like dangerous, but if you're able to counterattack him, fixing that probably will be not so dangerous. And immediately, of course, start pushing. A4, B4, push. 2 euro later. Currently is about it was 50 cents euro. It was 50 cents euro until now. Yeah. The problems are our politics. They're all under control of America, probably. Probably. We just guess. So pushing here and counterattack, yeah. So we have currently 50 cents euro, and then becomes 60 cents euro the gas per liter, and then I think currently is about 70 cents euro. And now they threat that it will become 58. Not threat, it's gonna be fact. Gonna be fact. It's 58% rising up. Also, electricity for the business become double, I think so. Currently for the business, but also for the other people. So everything is rising up. Everything. They're joking that the oil, sunflower oil, yeah, they're joking that if you have 10 liters of sunflower oil, you don't need to buy Tesla or whatever. So there's something like joke, you know, that regular oil become so expensive. So situation is not that great here in my country. Hey, Paul Merch, how are you doing? Happy to see you. Hope so. We prepare Amazonkas for Sunday match. We have to organize to make the team ready for Sunday. Be glad. Yeah. Vodka could rise up the price if it's coming from. We have Russian standard. Most famous vodka is actually Russian standard calling, by the way. I don't know if you know it, but anyway, I just share some info. Okay, so just curious what's going on after G4. We can check out also knight takes G4, but there is no queen coming to us on H4. There's some pressure of F2, but I don't think so. We have to pay attention to this. We're able to pin here, or we're able to start this queen set attacking again. We hope so too. Yeah, we can invest instead of Bitcoin and Tesla, we can invest in vodka. It could be 10 times more expensive, it could disappear. It could stay only in Russia, and then Russian standard could be 10 times more expensive. Absolute. Absolute, it's existing, yes, but still Russian standard is one of the best. Push, 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 there we go. Of course, guys, don't push in the center, don't push on the kingside part, push where you're strong. You have to attack opponent on the queenside part, for sure. Oh, thank you, PMD. So nice of you. He's counter-attacking him on the kingside part, but I think so. Hafun Nelson in this case is more organized on the kingside part, more safety. So now the question is A5 or B5. Which one is more precise, guys? If you're white, how you should continue here? Smirnov and Ivanov? Less than 3 euro? Oh, it's pretty cheap, no? 3 euro. Vodka. With banderol. I didn't check out, but... Actually, I hate vodka. But, yeah, I can simple check out maybe. Some price of. Right. Amazon UK. Okay. You find out Russian vodka. Amazon UK in some duty-free shops, probably. Out of stock. Oh, already out of stock. I think it's a bit e-back. You can find it out here for how much milliliters, but it's about 10 euro, something like that. See you later, yeah. See you later, but you never know if it's original one. You have to be sure for the guarantee of that. If it's a false one, you're gonna have a terrible headache on the next day. Terrible. No, I told you I hate vodka, I hate rakia, I hate this super strong alcohol. I would drink them only if it's a cocktail. If it's a cocktail, yeah, why not? Yeah, but also the salaries are not that impressive here. I mean, the prices are rising up, but don't think about it. You can earn the same money as you can earn in Belgium or Germany or UK, whatever.
Bizzle. Oh, thanks for subscribing.
Wow, thank you so much, Bizzle. Didn't see you before. Huge thanks that you're part of our community. You joined us. Okay, so now, guys, one more time. If you're white, which pawn you gonna push? A or B? Apple Nelson pushed the B5 pawn. Is it the strongest one?
Rocco Sleep. Oh, thanks for subscribing. Ngwangan. Thanks for subscribing.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Dan Thumb and Crow. Thanks for subscribing.
I'm not in my best
jingle
mood in the
shits.
morning, but
Thanks
I'm
for
here
subscribing.
for you because I can
Ritter
meet
Force.
different people in the morning.
Thanks for subscribing.
Comparing to the night streams. So we have additional stream on Sunday.
Yeah.
Check out Discord. Oh, such a surprise. Roku, PNQ, Dantaman, but also Mr. Jingles become huge thanks to Gasoline for beat us. Ritter Force too. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe Lucky Fritter can join us if he's free. I'll be very, very glad if he's in the team. And one more time, we have to check out the rule that we have to be into this section under 1-6. Counting all these 8 or 12 people.
Yeah.
Until Friday, we should collect Amazonkas. Go, 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 go. A5 looks better. Why? A5. Because it's a bit forcing, attacking the bishop, and then b5 gonna be crushing because knight is not able anymore to step on a5 because it's under your control, guys. It's under our control, I mean a5, so now you have to capture, and after the capture you wanna push a6 and totally destroy him. Open up a5, bring your queen, of course, and the game is over. It's the best attacker, and then you can think about d4, block out totally the bishop if you feel in danger here. I think white is much faster here into the attacking comparing to black. So b5 is giving him still some little chances. Bishop h4 looks nice. Looks nice. In between capture, I like that. He played too friendly actually. Hey Chess Zebra, how are you doing? Okay, Hafu Nelson played perfect. Because when you dominate in the center, you control the king side, the queen side part. Space. To maybe attack the bishop. Okay, eliminate him is also a very good one. Here, the simplest... check out our Discord, especially the Sibbeto channel. If you're able to join in our arenas, will be great, but of course you have many benefits if you're strong sub in the channel. Take a part in every single end of the month in our simuls. Also, I'm organizing rapid simuls. They're very exciting. More than 10 people I played last time. I'm able to lose some more games too, but I think it's very exciting. Classical simul 2 in the end of every month, 60 plus 10. I didn't stop, I'm not sure. I make this like traditional simul. Maybe I made this 5 or maybe more years in a row. Could be 1 month only exception what I miss. Yes, it's a real traditional what I'm doing. Even before start streaming, I did simuls when I generate my account in chess.com. I think I start doing simuls. Okay, so the easiest way here to continue by winning is push. Winning strategy is push to the end, or open up a file will definitely guarantee some faster checkmate, because you have add the rook bringing to the b and c file to hey Mr. Jingles, how are you doing? Didn't see you a long time ago. Maybe maybe. Okay, take a break from poker. All right, cool. Sometimes you need it. You're human. I think playing poker is a very long process. Like, some of the tournaments continue more than chess, definitely 5-6 hours per chess, but poker could continue 12 hours, what I know from some of my friends. So yeah, I deep appreciate. I talk about online poker. For live in casino, I have no idea how long could continue some tournament. Probably less hours. Okay, you should say thanks for castling for beat us. Rook a8. And now I think he lost this piece, but even if he didn't lose this piece, king is totally naked and you're able to attack him and checkmate him. There is no extra piece currently. Extra pawn only for white. But I think this king is probably in huge trouble here. King c8. We can double here. King e8. Again, we can double here with potential threats. Maybe simple way is also deflecting the knight and winning of f6 and generate a mating net. Okay, very good game of Halfway Nelson, I think so. He finished the game here. Very good game of him. Let me know if you're interested. I have also a little bit more time. If you're interested, which game could be the next? Should I start with the Sledgehammer games? Let's check out if someone else... Oh, Wick Hack sent me games too, by the way. I'm not sure if Wick Hack is here. Au selected. Unless you want to look at the rook and yeah, but I don't see Wick Hack sent me any. I can analyze them tomorrow because I can start now with the Sledgehammer games. I can analyze them Wednesday. Okay, I don't see. So Logisian take apart, X-Pack also. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing currently. I hope I didn't miss anybody, but please remind me if I miss anybody. One more time, tomorrow there is no arena. I will start like 7 p.m. set. You can check out the schedule below. And I will be able also to analyze more games. So there, let's check out X-Pack. I'm not sure. Let's check out if this game is out of the Nikkei. I think this game... let's check out X-Pack and then I continue with the Sledgehammer, these 3 games, and that's gonna be enough to the finish. 86 and 74. Seems like good game. Alright, let's go. X-Pack is white. He won the game. No arena. Yes, I gonna keep my rating and maybe there is a chance to reach 2-5 when there is no arena. And then next goal is 2-5-50. 2-5-50. We played bridge yesterday. Sabotage played bridge. Oh, you've been happy. Organize OTB tournament with the Grand Prix modus, so always 4 players with the same strength will be paired in one group and play a double round robin in their group. Number 1, 4 of the seedings, number 5, 8, number 9, 12. Do you and chat think that this is an interesting modus? Could be, yeah. Could be interesting. Do you mean close tournament? Grand Prix. When you call Grand Prix, that means the best players, so we will be not invited. We have to be interested to agree with your conditions. Okay, let's go for this game. Yeah, could be interesting. Close tournament, it's all the time, I think, so more exciting comparing to the open tournament. Alright. We can go to X-Pack game. We have currently, and we just talk about chess, of course, doesn't matter which game I'm analyzing. It's a Philidor defense, as you can see. You cannot, but I'm showing you the evaluation. Alright, so Philidor h6 is a bit wasting of time. d4, I could do the same. Okay, d takes e5. Now the question is if this is the best response against Philidor to capture on e5. Okay, how's the weather? It's just 3 degrees. Yesterday in the night was -3. Not sure if you ask me. Dating an older Oma. Okay guys, so here instead of capturing on e5, I'm not sure if you gave me any suggestions. Oh, let's read about like a Freighter tournament. He said open tournament, but for example, you would not play against weak players or super strong players, but only against other players with approximately 2 to 4. Yeah, isn't it calling something like, I'm not sure what was the system of this. It's not Swiss system, or but only with closed groups inside the tourney. They're about different system, elimination system, Swiss system, horde system, different systems. What I know, Tavorich is not that good. Mood, let's say. That's it, what I can say. Yeah. I mean, he's currently also fine, but could be better, hope so. Jingus is having huge imagination. Okay, so bishop g4. We can continue with the h3 with the same threat here, and queen b3 is a bit annoying too. I think so. Okay. Capture on e5. It's also enough good. Back h3. Wait the bishop, attack him more and more. I'm not sure about g4 because g4 all the time make your king side pretty weak. So if you can get rid of pin in a different way, will be great. Or currently, I'm not sure if you have to get rid of current pin. You're simply able to make a castle, and if there is a knight e5 coming to you, you can simply bring the bishop back, unpin yourself, and simplify here will be great for white. Just because you have move like that, e5, and then a little bit later pin him. It's a great deal, I think so. Yeah, like a fritter, but players should be certainly invited, concrete invitation, special invitation. If you plan to make it open tournament, it will be more complicated for you to make the pairs, you know, to collect them into the one group. I mean, 5 separate groups, yes, but it could be more complicated because you never know how many people could come. So if there are about 5 people in the one group, how they gonna play at once? That's what I mean. Should be somebody who will get by or whatever, rest. So, as I mentioned, I'm not worried about this because I'm able to play knight bd2, connect the knights, or bring the bishop back. Sometimes going back, like retreating like that, knight e5 will be the best deal, instead of just jumping ahead and generate a weakness after weakness. Alright, this looks good. Castle, castle. E5. The question is if e5 is well prepared. Don't travel to Germany to play against each other. Hey Venki, how are you doing? I think e5 is not well prepared. We should go for more prep, more pressure, more counts. So now e5 looks possible. After castle again, we were not able to play e5 based on the e5 problems. So it's complicated already because of g4. Otherwise, white was a little bit better before that. White and black to have this double chance is good. Yes, white and black. But if people are at the same level, same rating range, we could say also, very often doesn't really matter the color. Doesn't really matter the color. But yes, it's good to have rematch. So if you're gonna crush someone, if you're able to crush someone to 0, it's gonna be fair play. In the other case, we should have something like Armageddon and finish the match. Really, to have a competitive mood and not finishing just like 1-1. Just go to Boogier and play in the pub, in the game. Oh. Could come the whole family and play, yeah. I think you can never avoid that. There is a corruption. Right, so Nikai here, of course, accept the pawn. Oh no, he didn't. Okay, he didn't accept. I said, of course, accept the pawn. He could simply accept. Yeah, there we go. There is nothing to worry about this pin because you can simply unpin yourself through castle based on upcoming pin. So he was totally able to accept this pawn. By knight, by bishop, it was extra pawn. 95. Castle with rook e1 compensation and everything in a row could be on pin. Now again is acceptable, but could be one idea more dangerous than before because queen is on the way of pin. Didn't do that, knight d5, simplifying. Finally, he accepts the pawn, castle. Alright, this has to be mouse slip. This seems like mouse slip. Who is going to play king d8? roller beads. Color socks. Okay. So King D, I'm pretty sure it was. Hey, Akshat, how are you doing? I'm pretty sure King D8 was something like mouse flip, and he could make a queen set castle, and with this move could get better, based on the pin. But I think King D8 is totally mouse flip, and of course huge blunder of him. There is a discover check, bam, check. Then I believe Black was doing a great job, and this is like checkmate. So Black is provoked to sacrifice a queen, and now the game is over. Mate in 5, upcoming mate in 5, insane. Like probably just capture rook h1. So let's go for Sledgehammer games. Are the games of Sledgehammer? Hope so I can analyze at least 2 games of him. Will be nice. Was it the personal message or in the chat? Second. Yeah, he was sending me. Okay, there we go. For 1, this is the first game of Sledge. 73 accuracy, I can do it myself. 73 against 87 accuracy. This is the first game of him. Here we go. So, Sledge is having black pieces against Yo-Yo. There are about 2 players Yo-Yo, I remember that very well. 1113. This 6. D4. Knight of 6. There is Philidor defense by Sledge. I like Philidor, it's a bit solid. Just beat 1949! Wow, on Hyper Bullet. You can beat me too. Does 100 or more rating points in one evening and then writes an email to Chess.com and complains the site is broke. Team solid, okay. I wasn't able to see the teams. I told you, probably you see on my stream too. I didn't see what Chef saw actually, so Chef, the other streamer, was able to see the team who belonged to. Yo-Yo, Jojo. You can call it Jojo. You can call it Yo-Yo. You can do it without alcohol. Okay, I think so. This is quite good setup for black anyway. Bishop b3. H6 is not the main theory. The main theory is about c6, queen c7, but bishop c4 is more aggressive. One idea more aggressive. c6, bishop, queen c7. This is the standard plan of every single Philidor, trying to push b5, b4, followed by bishop b7. Sometimes capture 95, depends on. Alright, so h6, bishop e3, I like that move, c6, Queen c7. I don't see anything wrong what I could recommend like better move. H3. This is the waiting strategy where white didn't choose to make a castle, black didn't choose to make a castle. Both sides are waiting for like a fox in the forest, you know. When you go to the left, I go to the right, and they're about opposite side of attacking very aggressively. And then you are going to the competition. Who is going to be faster in this competition? Knight of Fate, he's trying to maneuver. He doesn't really wish to be the first one. But the question could be if castle could be dangerous for black, if this exploding and sacrificing is working is the first thing what you have to check out. If knight g5 could be any of those unstoppable mating net, somehow deflecting the knight and so on. There is a standard common defense, knight h7. Then you will be able maybe even to bring the other knight or trade off, simplifying the center, open up, followed by knight e5, or bring this knight here, or bring the rook here and bishop f8. This is very, very annoying that I don't click on the arrows, but they're still showing me the arrows. Let's check out my settings. Nice, it's okay, but show move classification on the board. No. Oh, I should show best move. No. Show evaluation bar. No. And move strand coloring. No. I don't like all these colors, to be fair. It's bothering me. Highlight moves? Highlight, no. Okay, now it's crystal clear. Now it's clear. I mean, too much colors, too much arrows, it's bothering me, making me confused. So I don't think so we should have, after every single moves, all these stars, arrows or whatever. It's much clearer now when I'm showing the plan after explanation, not before that. Hi. We already say hi. Okay. So, after knight h7, this is a very, very common defense. Finally, I clear these settings out. Knight f6 or rook e8, followed by bishop f8, bishop g7, something like fianchetto, bring a new defender to the kingside part. Everything gonna be alright. Feel free to put your name in the Discord sub battle channel if you're ready to play a Sunday night PM at 9 PM set, same time as before, as last Friday. If you're ready to play Arena, Blitz and Bullet, I think Paul March changed the rules. I have to check out. I think we have about 15 minutes break between. I think it's too much, but he did it. So it's gonna be more than 2 hours. So 1 hour Blitz, 15 minutes break, 1 hour Bullet. So if you're ready to make this, and if you're sub in the channel from 2 months at least, you're welcome to go to the sub battle channel and put your name there. So you're nothing to worry about this sacrifice, and let's check out the other common attack, and let's check out another common attack for white side. Let's check out who is faster. We're gonna push 2. Push, have to take. And now where is the thread, guys? There's something like Benki, you wanna dance? So there's something like pin on f6, yes, but the question is if this is enough dangerous. Again, when you feel so in trouble on the kingside part, you try to open up the center, and with open up the center you more centralize your pieces too. At the same time, knight f5 is not existing, you eliminate the knight as fast as possible, plus having fork on f3. And if now they move to the opposite side of castling through this, seems like blunder. Why? Because black is fast pusher. I'll be glad if WickHack share with me some more links and we can check out the games. Also tomorrow. Don't worry that I finish with the analysis soon. I'm able to check out more games even tomorrow if you're interested of my analysis. Sometimes they're messing up, but tomorrow I can be more concentrate probably. And now, followed by knight f3, 4 key, we are able to get the bishop pair and winning some more pawns based on the discover attack after queen is already on g5.
Giftee.
Oh,
Thanks for subscribing. Mokranex.
Oh,
Thanks
huge
for
thanks,
subscribing.
Sotar. Huge thanks.
Tom Knack.
Appreciate your gifting.
Thanks for
5
subscribing.
gifts. With
Proper
Macron,
transparency.
Tom.
Thanks for
Proper
subscribing.
and
Dedian.
Dedian.
Thanks for subscribing.
You're pregnant.
Oh,
Jingles.
yeah.
Push, 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 push. D5 now. D4 now, and you can start asking him where he's going with the bishop.
Oh,
Huge things! To Sotar too. Appreciate it. Okay, so this is what I was asking. If black is alright to make castle, if there is not a danger to sacrifice. So you just check out the dangerous situation in a very, very fast way.
Oh, yeah.
So now, knight coming to f5. This is the third most common attack what could ever happen to you. You should predict if castle is safety or not, and you feel free to make it. And of course, this is another common. It's not even a sacrifice, it's just winning a pawn. And not only a pawn, it's a central pawn. It's very, very important. Followed by push, push, push. You're able to trap this bishop. Followed by push, push, push. You're able to kick him out totally from the center. Okay? So all these attackings are slow down. They're not faster. All these three candidates are not faster than you. So you can feel free to make castle then. Knight f8 maneuvering. G5. I'm a bit surprised. Again, in Philidor, the general pattern is b5 to b4, doesn't really matter where white is going to make castle. Followed by bishop b7 and then central counterattack through c5, through d5 or through capture and knight e5. I told you already about this. So I'm a bit surprised that he's trying to go there. Sometimes we have this in French defense with the queen-set castle plan, but I think here I'm not sure how good is this. Okay, clear the center. And now g4 looks nice. Or maybe he wanna go here with the great occupying this outpost. G4. We can check out immediately g4, makes sense. Bishop takes g4 to open up the g file as fast as possible.
Dragon
Looks
League.
like really amazing.
Thanks for subscribing. Spaz Corp.
Oh, Captain Long.
Thanks for subscribing.
6.
JS
Amazing,
Brian.
6. Wow.
Thanks for subscribing.
Why 6?
Nihilistic.
How much? You just
Thanks
select the
for
number,
subscribing.
baby. Dragon.
Thomas_E.
Spaz, JS.
Thanks for subscribing.
Nihil, Thomas and
Siddharth.
Sid. Wow.
Thanks for
amazing.
subscribing.
Amazing, guys. You are amazing tonight. Today. This morning. Ah, you wanna be number 1 before them. Oh, I see. I feel like here there is a real threat, real danger, and force threat.
Yeah.
So when you go to h4, that's pity that we're not able to analyze some of Logi's games. Just because he was whistle, he was arbiter. Oh, I'm not struggling. I was happy that I cleaned my PC. I told you, I cleaned my PC from viruses. That was one of the hugest reasons where I was struggling to open my YouTube. And I think there's some viruses because of that. I thought I cleaned it before with just deleting 3 Trojan horses.
Yeah.
But yesterday I deleted more than 20 files, and Now it's cleaned, hope so. Because I solved the YouTube problems just by that. I thought it's a different kind of problems, but yesterday I find out that it's so simple reason.
Oh, yeah.
You just need to have a good protection. But Eva IT specialists share with me that whatever antivirus system you buy, they share with me that no one can save you. If they decide to ban you, to hack you, if you become a target, they can do it whatever you're doing. So I'm not sure how correct information is this, but 200 hyper bullet games after 10 hours of driving? Oh my gosh. Are you surviving?
And his name is John C.
I think I will not stream with anybody else. Maybe I can ask for Sunday. Maybe they already arrange each other. Maybe I can ask Anna Motschuk if she's okay. And not in Ukraine, maybe. But we stay friends with her. Anyway, communicate time to time. Wish to call up time to time. And in the other case, I will be alone on Sunday, and I can shout out for you guys to stream, especially because of the PMD tournament. Oh, I'm not eating something special, just I know that the coffee shouldn't be on the... without eating anything. So I'm just eating something small, not so... I'm trying to not really eat until lunch or eat the fruit before coffee. Blood pressure stress. Okay, I like that G6, but I like G4 because it's more forcing, I told you. G4. Yeah. We all remember this pawn structure, yeah? We all remember this pawn structure. I think bishop e6 was fine, but after bishop c4, he has to take which reaction? What's the best move here for black guys? Try to figure out. It's so tired message in Discord. I answer him. So what do you recommend? Knight f4. Take with knight if they take bishop. Take with your queen. Back. Open your queen, but actually it's not so great. Yeah, knight f4. Knight takes e4. Play simple chess by Captain Logis. Play simple chess. There's the queen b3, pressure here. Then we are able to simplify by winning a tempo. We retreat the knight. But we already have have in our pocket extra pawn. And later, a little bit maneuvering the knight more and more. When g5 is opened, our next go could be queenside castle and organize the pieces on the kingside part, definitely. Yes, of course. Well, not only checkmate, but keep your queen on the board for sure, not play queen h5. Depends on the situation, and yes, if the pawn is poisoned, if you can capture a pawn all the time is great, yes. Alright, so after queen set castle, here we go. 8, 4, capture. Okay, now of course he doesn't need to capture. This is a pretty wrong deal. He figured out his hugest problem with the pawn structure, and the most natural move could be bring the knight back to the game, and plus attacking e5, and now black could be in trouble. So I don't think so. Knight f4 is so good. What has very interesting position here, by the way. What could be the good plan of black? What could be good plan of black here? The tournament will be part of my fan club, so feel free. Time ago I didn't check out what's happened with my daily chess, but push the h-pawn all the way up. Push, push, push to the end. Yeah, h5 is one of the best. The problem maybe could be simplify, and now you have to decide if you'd like this rook support here, you should recapture back with anybody else. If this gonna be the bishop, maybe I'm able to bring the rook here, making some threat. Also pawn e7 seems like target. There's some tactics around like queen a3, queen d6. After I trade off the queens, I eliminate the chance for attacking on the king side part, you know. Hey, Lucky Fritter, have a nice day, cheers! Okay, so if you capture with the queen, then you left the control of e-file. So again, I'm going to attack you here, trying to organize my pieces on the d-file. And who knows, maybe you don't really have time for h4 pushing. I will regrouping my pieces, 92. Okay, so the problem of h5 is this one. That's why rook dg8. Guys, you need attackers. You need attackers to eliminate me. If you don't have attackers, who is going to attack me? Who is going to crush me? How to generate a mating net? How to open up the position? How will you be able to sacrifice a piece if you don't have enough attackers? No way. If you simplify, less pieces, less chance to attack me. Step by step, you move the position to the potential endgame, which is not so great. And now you're able to push, you cover your back rank enough good, you cover this square, cover this square, you cover this square, you cover this square, you cover everything on the way. The only one not protected pawn could be this one on e6, but now you're able to jump and cover it. Okay, so Mr. Zlach, jump. Jump around, jump around. And this is, of course, a pretty nice position. Several times he declined to capture on e4, I think so. Which is the best, of course. Again, I wanna bring my rook here and as fast as possible, bothering my opponent. Yes, bothering my opponent. Doubling the rooks, or even make a sandwich. Move the queen in the middle of the rooks, like queen g7, will be very, very nice. Follow by knight h5, or think about already sacrifices on the kingside part. Only when my pieces are there. All of them, all of them. Okay, he push h pawn. This is this is leaving the knight on h2 in a funny square too. Yeah, well, what are you doing there? He actually did that, but hey, weak hack. I was curious if you can share games with me. You've been asking me, but I didn't see links. Maybe my fault, but please, the easiest way is send me a personal message in Discord with the links, and I will analyze them tomorrow night. Because today, I think I finished for today because you have to go. I'm just finishing with the Sledgehammer game. It's a crushing kingside attack. I have 2 more games of Sledge, and we'll be glad to analyze also weak hack games. I think I analyzed 1 game of Kaful Nelson, X-Pac, so there are some more games. Who else? I think I check out the sub-battle channel. Alright, he just blundered a rook. Not sure why knight takes. I think everything is possible. In between check also could be great. Because if king h1, boom. If king f1, boom. So I believe queen b6 could be the fastest one. Yeah. Share with me more links, guys. If we don't have links, we move to the tactics or lesson. Because we have to prepare for the Sunday arena. Yeah. Why not? Because you need the queen. You need the queen for a checkmate. Captain Logist for a checkmate in 2. Boom by pawn.